Happy Tuesday, everyone. It is the 27th of April, 2021. We've got a few more days left in April, and we're already in May. Oh my gosh, time is going by really fast. Taking a look at Cardano here. Yesterday, we discussed possible weakness and rejection up against the Kijun Sen. Instead, we see Cardano trading higher and on really nice volume. In fact, well, I guess really nice is kind of relative. Really nice compared to the last 4 trading days. We're close to matching the volume on the 24th. Really not anywhere near what we saw on the 23rd. But yesterday's volume was higher than the day before, and today's volume is higher than yesterday's. So that is a good sign that we're seeing volume increase. But overall, though, the general trend of the volume has been lower, really ever since February. And that's always a warning sign because in Technical Analysis 101, volume precedes price, meaning that if prices are rising and volume is dropping, that means price will soon drop. At least that's the old maxim. That's not necessarily something that will always happen. So this is still something that is in the cards, but what I'm really going to be interested to see now, and if I scroll out here, look at the volume profile. So there's a high volume node sitting at 120, between 120 and 128 really. And that means if we get a close above that high volume node, that's going to be pretty bullish for a couple of reasons. The lagging span, the orange line, that is above the candlesticks and that's above the wicks. That's bullish. Then we see the close is above the cloud. It's above all the Ichimoku things it needs to be above. That's bullish. Excuse me. Then we see the oscillators also creating some bullish conditions. Now, the RSI, unless something happens between now and the close of this daily candle, the RSI is sitting on kind of a pretty touchy level. However, if the RSI does move above 55 and can cross above 60, we're likely to see a breakout occur here on the daily chart. I'm a little leery of it, though. I'm a little leery of it because the weekly chart is still kind of hinting towards some lower prices. We are flatlined up here, which is fine. This is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10th week that we've been trading kind of in this range. Probably going to have to extend it another 2 weeks before we get to that key Gann 90-day cycle. But we'll see. There is something to look at, though. The RSI is not overbought. It won't be overbought till it gets to 80, and the final overbought condition is at 90. And the composite index is sitting below here, and it's not really, shooting south. Watch the percent B on the weekly chart. If the percent B crosses back above 0.8, then we're likely to see Cardano absolutely explode higher. We're likely to see it just kind of moonshoot into La La Land. I know that seems a little odd, but on the weekly chart, the things that were worrying me on a bearish side have somewhat subsided because we're only a couple days into the new week on Cardano's weekly candle, but we could see some really nice moves higher, and those levels that we would see are pretty expansive. Actually, let me just delete a lot of these because it's just getting a little messy up here. There we go. So we'll do this. Extension. There's a few levels to take a look at. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Looking for those confluent zones, and then we have there, boom, and boom. Yeah, same areas that we've kind of been looking at, the 2.626, 2.74, 2.618, that price level is the one that we would likely get pushed towards. And we could measure some of the expansion levels also. So Cardano moved from these lows last year to that was the next high, 722% higher, 800% higher from that prior high to where we are to our new all-time high. So pretty similar moves. Eventually, these 800% moves they won't continue, but let's just assume that that is something that could happen. Generally, things will taper off quite a bit in 50% moves, but let's just the 2.618 compared to the other expansion moves from the prior all-time highs and the consolidation zones there. 2.618 is really, that's like nothing. It's like an 80% move from our new all-time high over here. So that's not really anything. If we want to do 800%, I mean, we're okay. Now this is actually, when we get to that 800%, I believe this is within the range of Ethereum's market cap percentage. So that would mean Ethereum, like Cardano's, be at $13. Yeah, I don't think that that's likely to happen. But you never know. You never know. I think the 2618 though level is the next major high to focus on. And then after that, we should be looking at the $6 even level. That does it for me for today, folks. Y'all have a good rest of your Tuesday. Look forward to speaking to you tomorrow from all of us here at Exchange Rates UK TV. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.